Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Odd Legend, back again. Today we're going to do the Parasoul combo guide, and before this starts, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Sakura here 242. That's the name of the channel. They're a newer channel, also doing SGM content, so if you want to check them out, link is in the pinned comment. Also, thank you to Liam, who's a developer for the game, who helped me get down a little bit of the more advanced tech, like block canceling and such, for this video, because I really don't know everything about this game, so thank you, Liam, for that. Besides that, there will be a timestamp on the screen right about now. If you just want to skip past the breakdown to the combo portion of the video, that would be good if you don't want to listen to me break everything down. So to start with, general breakdown, Parasoul is a balanced character, so not too high on attack or HP, it's more of a balance. And she excels at juggling her opponents and then finishing them with powerful blockbusters. Her combo game works especially well on lightweight characters because of the way she can keep bouncing them in the air and such. If we go to combo tips, her moves generally separate into two different categories. Actually, more of three. There's a large pool of moves that are very useless for any sort of combo applications, like much more than any other character as far as I can tell. And then there are basically extenders that like Napalm Trigger and Napalm Shot that will extend the combo, and then finishers like Silent Scope and Motor Brigade that will be used to finish the combo for big damage. And then her basic combo setups are pretty easy to master, just special moves into blockbusters or blockbusters into blockbusters. Not too hard, but there's lots of tech and timing that can be applied to extend her combos, and examples of that would be advanced things like block canceling, which is basically where if it's used only on her really to land canopy bounce after you juggle, mid-air juggle, because you need to land your light one ground attack into canopy bounce once they're knocked off their feet for it to connect. So you'd use it for something like after your air juggle, you'll quickly block and then use your light ground attack instead of just spamming your light ground attack, and it's actually quicker that way. So tech like that can be used to hit them after you've air juggled them with things like your light ground string, which can then lead into canopy bounce and extend the combo. Other tech can be like using dash knockback on midair opponents. I think it really only works on lights, maybe mediums, but I know it works on lights. Dash knockback on midair light opponents can be very good at extending combos in the corner. Okay, now on to combo viability. As I said earlier, there's a very big pool of moves that are not applicable. So Napalm Toss, both the taunts, Outtake, Burst, Egret Dive, and the Unblockable Blockbuster, they're not useless. They definitely have their uses. They're just not applicable for regular combos, so they're just going to stay in that tier. Moving on to low tier, we have Napalm Shower and Egret Moto, I think. Egret Moto is just very bad. It only connects on grounded opponents, and you can't link into it, as far as I know, with really anything. So you'd have to just use it to intercept dashing opponents, and even once it hits them, it's not a great combo starter. So it's pretty bad. It's pretty terrible. It's going to stay in low tier. Napalm Shower is actually very, very useful for the Parasouls that benefit from spawning tiers. I mean, they all benefit damage-wise with their Marquee ability, but for the ones that specifically benefit, like Primed, gaining in rage and such, then Shower is an amazing move, but it doesn't actually have a lot of combo potential. The only reason it's in this list at all is because you can fit it in mid-combo after a canopy bounce and such. You can Shower and then finish the combo with like a shot or something, or a scope, I mean. So it's going to stay in low tier. Moving on, we have high tier is going to be Shot and Napalm Trigger. Now, Napalm Trigger is very good. It can be used to, once they're airborne, it can be used to pop them up a little bit more at the end of combos to lead into a finishing blockbuster. When they're grounded, Light 5 into Napalm Trigger, and then it leads into another Light 5. So it's very good. The only problem is you actually need to have active tiers for it to do anything, because it instantly detonates all the tiers that you have out. So it won't actually have an effect if you don't have any tiers out. So you need to set that up with a Shower or just a Sweep or Grab, anything to spawn a tier first, and then it will do great for combo extensions and such. Napalm Shot is very good. It does great damage and it spawns a tier. The only problem with it is that you can't just like light 5, shot light 5. You have to you have to chain it into something such as canopy bounce or a shot or a silent scope, or after they're airborne like egret, or what's that move called, motor brigade. So it's definitely very good. It does good damage. It leads into the blockbusters well. It's not quite top tier material. Now moving on to top tier, those are both very good though as high tier placements. Moving on to top tier, we have the 2 great combo finishers, which are going to be Motor Brigade and Silent Scope. And you can combo out of Motor Brigade if you haven't used your on the ground hit for the combo yet, or off the ground hit, I mean. But it's very situational. It's almost always used as a combo finisher, and you can't combo out of Silent Scope at all as far as I know. So these 2 are just going to be your solid combo finishers, but they're amazing. They do great damage, especially when stacked with Parasoul's critical hit rate and stuff. You can get some very massive crits with these. So they are just going to be your bread and butter combo finishers. And then you have your golden top tier move, Canopy Bounce, which is just all around, I would say, Parasoul's best move by far. It does great damage. It's got a great in-game effect of removing buffs and such. But most importantly, it's such a great combo extender. You can, as soon as you hit an opponent with a light 1 or just an all-out light 5, you can then canopy bounce them even if they've already been knocked onto the ground. So if you launch them up into the air and then they fall down, all you have to do is light 1, canopy bounce, and it will connect. Or if they're a lightweight character, you can do all 5 hits of the light 5 into canopy bounce, and then they will get bounced up in the air correctly with it. So it's great for combo extending, and the best thing is that it actually resets your off the ground hit for the combo. So basically what that is they get to land on the ground once per combo, and you can hit them off the ground, and then once you've done that, you've used your on the ground hit. But using canopy bounce actually resets your on the ground hit, so you can get some really insane combos with mid combo canopy bounce extension. So that's going to be my best move overall for her. Without any further ado, now that I've ranked the moves and broken down her combo game a little bit, I want to just say, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next up is the combo compilation. Subscribe, like the video. I ordered a mic today, so maybe I can get some better voice quality in the future if you guys are interested in that. Anyway, until next time, peace.
Egret's roll-up. Ready, number 13. Napalm. Egret's roll-up. Napalm. You go. Napalm shot. Take the shot. Napalm shot. You go. Napalm. Egret's roll-up. You go. Napalm shot. Ready, number 13. Up you go. Napalm shot. Black egret. Napalm shot. Napalm shot. Up you go. Black egret.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment.